Grey Zone Warfare, the game that is on everybody's mind at the moment. Well, we've finally had some new info as Devlog 2 was released, and there's some awesome news.
Fire in the hole!
Now, I'm only going to cover the new info, so if you don't know anything about this game, then I recommend you check out the video I did a few weeks back. I'll drop the link in the description. So what's new? So starting with the servers, the developers have said that there will be PvE only servers for those that don't want to encounter the PvP aspect. And this feature will be available from day one of the beta release, which towards the end of this video, we'll dive into a little deeper. But for now, let's talk a little bit about the map. The map will be persistent, meaning that even once you leave the server, it will continue to change. When you extract from an area, you won't leave the map like in Tarkov. You'll just get picked up in the little bird and fly to where your FOB is on the map. So yes, this means while roaming around, you can stumble upon other factions' FOBs. The developer also stated that like true Southeast Asia, there will be monsoon season and the whole map will flood, making your missions just that little bit harder. The developer constantly emphasizes he wants the player to be able to make his own choices, and he indicated you will in fact have the freedom to attack another faction's FOB. However, sticking to the element of realism, it will nearly be impossible to survive. Not sure how he'll achieve this, maybe endgame AI or booby traps. We'll have to wait and see for that one. What about your own FOB? Well, again, freedom of choice will allow you to shoot members of your own faction. However, the developer has said that it will come with dire consequences. Killing an ally comes with serious repercussions, changing how your story will play out. But it's not just a slap on the wrist. Now, shooting a teammate will give them the option to forgive you. Alternatively, if you're reported enough times, things can get really rough. Enough reports and you're kicked out. Not out of the server, but out of your faction, essentially becoming a rogue. No more safe zones, no more traders, no more faction support. But there's a twist. You may be able to pay a bounty and rejoin, or potentially even side with enemy AI. Now these are all teased as part of the full release game, and I wouldn't expect it for the beta release. As it stands, the team killing option will be disabled in the beta. Let's talk about the progression system. You will earn XP by exploring, completing quests, and facing AI enemies. Leveling up unlocks bragging rights, but not direct gameplay boosts. Instead, it will unlock cosmetic rewards so you can get that unique combat drip. Upon finishing quests, you'll be able to obtain rewards like gear, currency, or XP. Obviously, the more quests you complete for that trader, the better your rep will be with them. And the higher the rep, the more lucrative rewards that they'll offer after quest completion, allowing you to purchase superior gear and more. So this follows the typical RPG mechanics that should be familiar to all of you who play the looter shooter genre. Now, the skill system on the other hand has me super hyped. Unlike traditional RPG mechanics where you accumulate points by repeatedly performing an action, creating a straightforward progression bar, the system in Grey Zone Warfare is way different. Instead of resorting to repetitive tasks like carrying loads of hard drives to level endurance or excessive rifle reloading to boost skills, Grey Zone Warfare employs a certification system. This entails demonstrating your actual proficiency in various game mechanics, such as medication and sniping through gameplay challenges. It's akin to passing a test at school, proving your abilities rather than mindlessly repeating actions. So say for instance, you excel as a marksman, you undergo training, you take a test, and if you perform at, let's say, a level 2 or level 3 sniper skill, then you instantly receive that certification with associated benefits like enhanced breath control or steadier aim. So what about the flea market of some sort? The developer acknowledged that there are plans for some form of player-controlled trade, but how this will play out, he's unsure of. The developer doesn't want to turn the game into a money simulator, just trying to trade and make money, detracting away from the story of the game. Fucking hackers. The one thing that can easily make or break a game. So regarding anti-cheat measures, anti-cheat is a significant concern for Madfinger games, especially in a high-stakes game like Grey Zone Warfare, where the frustration of encountering cheaters is more pronounced due to the potential losses of your gear. As a starting point, Grey Zone Warfare plans to implement easy anti-cheat, which most of you will be familiar with. Additionally, the developer discussed the incorporation of machine learning anti-cheat solutions, which he claims can swiftly and accurately identify elements like macros and aim cheats. The goal is not only to detect and ban cheaters, but also trace their digital footprint. This would enable Madfinger Games to track and promptly ban the same individual if they create a new account. While acknowledging that the technical aspects of PC-related matters are challenging for them, the developer is aware that combating cheating will be an ongoing battle for Madfinger Games against those who wish to create, sell, or use cheats. But it's just a wait-and-see game because we have all heard about amazing anti-cheat for games like the new Warzone, and that didn't pan out so good, did it? So, finally, when is the game coming out? Well, Madfinger Games still project a Q1 release date for the open beta, which means we should have our little tactical fingers on it by the end of April, so it's not that far away. So that's all we have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to give it a like and drop a comment on what other tactical shooters you've been loving lately, and I'll be sure to check them out. I'm Timmy Tenders, stay tactical, and I'll see you in the next one.